video we're going to look at how we can record a Zoom meeting and have it automatically appear on Panopto. So to do this you will require a Zoom account and you will require a Panopto account, and in your Panopto account you need to have creator rights. So as a general rule of thumb, if you've used Panopto to create any content before, you have a creator account. But if you're unsure of what account you have on Panopto, if you email digitaleducation@plymouth.ac.uk, say, can you check that I've got the correct account, creator account, we can check that for you and create you a personal folder if you don't already have one. So what Zoom's going to do is when we choose to record it, we'll see some options, and we'll have the option to record to the cloud, and then Zoom will upload it to their own cloud, and then they will move that back, move that from their cloud across to Panopto's cloud, and it will create a folder in your personal folder called meeting recordings, and it will put the video in there. So the video, until you choose to share it, will not be available to anyone. So as I said, in this instance I'm just going to launch a meeting of me on my own. I'm not going to invite anyone to it, so it's just me, and in the background my dog. So once we've got all our tools down the bottom, we can click on record, and we get the option to record to on this computer or record to the cloud. So recording on this computer will create an MP4 file that we can share kind of in the more traditional way. So we could upload that to YouTube. We could of course upload that to Panopto as well if we chose, but we're going to focus on this record to the cloud option. So if I click on record to the cloud, you can see up in the top corner that we get the screen that says recording, and now that is what everyone can see. Everyone in the meeting will be able to see that we're recording. Now, so then what you would then do is begin your meeting. So you could say you would start your meeting, notify everyone that you're going to record. Once everyone has had time to sort themselves out, turn off webcams if they don't want to be captured and that type of thing, you can then click record, and then everyone can see that they're recording. Equally, if you end the meeting, it will stop the recording and it will upload it. But another good rule of practice would be to end the meeting, end the recording, sorry. So you click on stop. Do you want this to stop cloud recording? Click yes. You get a notification to say that you'll receive an email when the cloud recording is available, and then you can say your kind of goodbyes and your pleasantries after the meeting, so you're not capturing that as well. So you've still got those kind of windows where you can have chats with the people in the meetings that aren't recorded. And then when you're happy, end the meeting, and then Zoom and Panopto will do the upload and transfer process in the background, and we will wait for that email to come through. Okay, so I've just received a notification that I've got an email, and if I open my emails up, we can see that I've got an email from Panopto. And if I double click on that, you can see that I've got Adam Harvey's Zoom meeting requires approval before it can be viewed, and then I'm supplied with 2 links. So what I can do at this point is I can click on the shorter link, and that will take me to the viewer, and it will just show me the video as it is. So it'll take a second to load, and then if I make sure it's muted, you can see that as it's playing along, it's just me talking from the video, the meeting we did a moment ago. So at that point, if I was happy with that, I could pause it. And this email will be very familiar to you if you've done any type of lecture or content capture with Panopto before for students in module folders. So you get the shorter email which takes you to the viewer link, and you get the session info which takes you to a page where you can approve the video. Now, rather than click on that, I'm going to show you where this video is in the folder. So if we close this down and click refresh, you can see that in meeting recorder I have now got a new video, and I've got a video that I did previously with a colleague. Now that is located in my folder, so if you log into plymouth.cloud.panopto.eu, you'll land on the home page, and underneath the home you can click on my folder, and that shows you this is your personal space that only you have access to, so no one else can see this content unless you've chosen to share it with them. But you will now see that there is a meetings recording folder. Now I haven't set that folder up. Panopto has set that up on the request of Zoom. So as Zoom's brought in the first video, there's a query in that kind of communication that says, is there a folder for meeting recordings in folder Adam Harvey, or DLE/A Harvey 6 as it's known in the system. And if there isn't, it creates that folder, and then when that folder is created, it puts in your Zoom meetings. So from here, what I can do is I could choose to edit it. So if we maybe got into the weeds a bit on a discussion about an issue that doesn't need to be there, or someone had said something and then later kind of emailed and said, oh, would you mind just kind of editing that out, we can click on the edit, and the editor works in the same way as any kind of Panopto editing works. So do refer back to our editing videos that are available in this playlist or on YouTube. And if I wanted to, if I was happy with the video, I could click approve. So I could click on settings, and I could go down and I could click approve. And you can see in the description that we've just got a little bit of information about when the meeting started, when the meeting ended, who was involved, what the ID was. So we can choose to change that if we want. If we also wanted to change the title to give it something more beneficial, so this is a demo Zoom recording, but equally if it was a meeting or a tutorial with one of your students, you could name that and you could give it some type of kind of naming structure so it's easier to kind of work through your videos. So if we click save, you can see that that's now recorded, and when we come out of this, this will refresh to change it. And if I'm happy that the video is done and ready, I can click approve, and then if we close this down, you'll see that the name's changed and that waiting for approval has been removed. So now if I wanted to share the video from its location at the moment, I could click on share, and I could change the share settings to anyone in the organisation with the link. So that would require someone to be, it had to be a member of the university, but if they had this link at the top, they would be able to access it. You could make it available to anyone at the organisation, so anyone that logs in to Panopto's cloud would be able to see it, and you can have anyone with the link. So if you were having a meeting with outside participants and you wanted to share it with them, you can use that option and you can share it that way. The public on the web won't be an option that you will see. That's for an admin account only, and you'll have noticed that we got a little notification there just to reconfirm that I've approved the video for viewing. So what I can also do is, if I wanted, this was a large kind of class meeting, I may want to just, rather than kind of add everyone, send out an email to everyone to show them the video, or add them manually, what I could do is choose to click on this white box in the corner. So if I hover over a video, a little white box appears, and then I could choose to copy or move it into a module folder. So if I wanted everyone in my class cohort to see the video, I could copy it across there, and then it would act as the same way as any other kind of content. What I might do so that's for larger group meetings. If I was doing it as a tutorial, what I might want to do is go in, click approve, and then if we imagine that my colleague M was a student that I was doing a one-to-one tutorial with, if I click on to share, I can click add meeting participants, and it finds myself as a meeting participant, so I don't need access because I've already got access, but it will give Emma access to that video. So if I was to send and save changes, it would send her an email to say this video has been shared with you, and she would just be able to access it from its location in my folder.